Running any business in a recession is difficult, but running a company based on business-to-business sales could scare the most seasoned businessman. One Arlington-based business did that and is coming out of the recession stronger than ever. Vorsight provides sales training, scheduling, and sales coaching for companies large and small looking to get ahead. Joined now by Steve Richard, president of Vorsight. Steve, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Mike.
So first, tell us exactly what does your company do?
So we do pretty much two things. One is schedule meetings outsourced on behalf of businesses that are trying to get in to see other businesses to generate revenue. And the second thing is teach those businesses how to do it themselves. If they don't want to pay us, they can do it themselves.
And how exactly did you turn more profit or become more successful during this recession?
You know, what it was really is that during the recession, smart companies were saying, this is the time to double down on our sales and marketing effort. This is when we want to grow. We need to go out there because everybody else is entrenching and staying away from the market, staying with their existing customers. We have to go out and find new customers. We've got to go out and get net new business, so they hire a company like us to get us in front of them.
And how exactly do you pull that off? I mean, it's one thing to say that, but what are your techniques?
So essentially what it is it's really smartphone tactics. You know, a phone line costs $25 a month for unlimited long distance. You can sit there on a phone and you can make cold calls into these businesses, identify who the right people are, have a really interesting story to tell about your business, overcome their objections, and then land a first appointment with them. And if you do that, 100 times a year, you're bound to close maybe 10 or 15 of those deals.
And so you just do cold calls all day and you're able to grow business just by doing that. It's that simple.
Essentially. And it's not really, if you think about cold calling, it's not really just dialing through the yellow pages blindly with all the new social media tools and everything. We're really making smart, intelligent calls, and we're targeting a message to a specific individual.
How has social media changed the world of small business ownership and business growth?
Just incredible transparency. The sort of information we have at our fingertips is completely different than it ever used to be. And with that, we can make very specific connections with people and really kind of hit on their hot buttons quickly and easily. And that's a company like us, if we had started our business, call it 10 years ago, it couldn't exist. But because of all these tools that are out there, because of all the prevalent, easy ways to start a business, you can be an entrepreneur and you can make it even when the economy is tanking.
And really 10, even 5 years ago, a lot of those websites that were helping people expand online, you had to pay to register and there was some kind of fee that you paid. Nowadays, with Facebook and LinkedIn and others, there's no service fee.
Absolutely, and you're seeing a lot of people who are getting laid off from these big businesses, and they're saying, wait a minute, I have some value that I can provide out there, and all the barriers to entry for starting a business are going down because of all the online software tools that are available. My wife actually just started a business because of all that. It's a little greeting cards business for kids that are learning to write greeting cards but can't form their letters. It's called letterlearning.com, and she's literally starting it at home with our baby daughter. But it just kind of goes to show that everyone can start a business. The entrepreneurial spirit and American dream is very much alive right now out there, and I think this is a time for people to double down.
You also encourage people to blog, and it's kind of a different approach to public relations or self-promotion. So how exactly can a blog help a business?
What you want to do is you want to get out there and you want to make connections to other people that are like you. There are these pockets and communities out there all over the world that the internet can connect, and then we want people blogging us about us as well, and that helps raise our search rankings and makes us really more prominent out there online.
And you're about to reach a big milestone, an anniversary.
5. Yeah, it's incredible thinking about it. Kind of scary. On April 15th, we'll be 5 years old.
And you now have how many employees, and tell us about the net growth that you've had.
Sure. About 25 people now. We've grown consistently year over year. It's been an organic growth, so a little bit slower. But comparatively speaking, over a 5-year period, we're very happy to be where we are. And the services continue to expand as well. So what we find is that clients will ask us to do something like sales coaching, where we go and get on the phones with them and help them make live calls side by side. And when they do it, we try it, see if it works.
And real quick, your website.
Vorsight.com.
Steve Richard, president of Vorsight. Thanks for your time. Good
Thanks,
luck to
Mike.
you.
Appreciate it.